So you have decided that you want to start investment into stock market, but which broker to choose? There are hundreds of brokers available in Indian stock market, but out of 100, which is best for your investment? In today's video, I will show you which broker I personally choose for my investment or to do trading into Indian stock market. So without wasting any time, let's jump into the video. So first thing first, I want to tell to everyone that everyone I encourage to have at least two Demat account. One Demat account for your investment, for long-term investment, and another Demat account. Let's say if you want to do trading, then open a different Demat account. Don't merge your long-term investment portfolio with your trading account. Have a two separate account. One if you want to do long-term investment, and second if you want to do trading. If you don't want to do trading, just have one Demat account. And yes, you can open n number of Demat account in different brokers, but one PAN card with one broker. You can open, there are hundred of Demat account that companies that are offering Demat accounts. So you can open n number of accounts, but with one broker, only one account you can open under one PAN card. So I'm sure you are clear now. So let's jump into the best four brokers. I will show you two best for trading and two best for long-term investment. So without wasting any time, let's jump into the video. So the first broker that I'm going to talk about is Zerodha. Now I really like Zerodha, and I use Zerodha only for trading. Now this platform, this broker is also good for long-term investment. If you do long-term investment, then you can consider this broker very good broker, very trusted broker. Now this broker I think is 10-20 years old. When I first started getting my journey into stock market, I used the same broker. Zerodha is very good. I really like their interface. It's very easy to understand, very crystal clear and straightforward. I really like Zerodha to use as a trading. When I trade into stock market, I use Zerodha. Now you can use it for long-term investment also, but I personally use Zerodha for trading. So now let's talk about the brokerage, and plus every broker account opening link I'll give it in the description. You can check it out and you can open into a genuine broker account in genuine broker. Sorry. Yes. So let's talk about Zerodha. Now let's talk about the brokerage. How much brokerage is charged in Zerodha? Nothing. You have to just go to pricing, and here are the charges. Now 0 rupees on equity delivery. Let's say you want to do long-term investment, you only want to buy equity, you only want to buy the shares of a company, then it's a 0 rupees charge. It's free of cost. Intraday and FNO if you do, then 20 rupees per trade. Now per trade in the sense, if you buy, then 20 rupees, if you sell, then 20 rupees. That's how it's calculated. Now it's not total transaction 20 rupees. Buy 20 rupees, sell 20 rupees. So per transaction is 40 rupees. It's good, and decent charge according to other brokers. It's a very nominal charge. And if you invest in mutual fund through Zerodha, then it's a 0 rupees charges. So no charges in mutual fund. You can consider this broker for your trading and for your investment too. But I personally use this for trading. Now second platform that I want to show you is Groww. Now Groww has been very famous amongst its investor. I think it's the largest active client base that Groww has. So very popular for long-term investment. Now I use Groww for my long-term investment. Remember, I don't use Zerodha for long-term investment. I use Groww for long-term investment. Very easy, very convenient. Now I will show you what are the charges the Groww charge to its client. Now if you go to the charges, now account opening is 0 rupees, account maintenance charge is 0 rupees. Now in a year, account maintenance charge is close to 250 rupees per year. One time you have to pay 250 rupees every year. Now in Groww, it's 0. Equity brokerage is 20 rupees. Now equity if you buy and sell is 20 rupees. And remember in Zerodha we talked about equity brokerage is 0 and FNO trading is 20 rupees. In here equity brokerage is 20 rupees. So whatever they charge is 0.1% of per executive order, whichever is low, minimum 5 rupees. Minimum 5 rupees they will charge. So consider equity brokerage as 20 rupees. So you buy shares and sell shares is 20 rupees, right? So STT you can charge, these are the directed by government. STT, stamp duty, exchange charges, SEBI turnover charges, all these things will be They are now 18% GST and all these things are there. So now I use Groww for my long-term investment. Remember, I don't trade in Groww. I do long-term investment into Groww. Now the third broker that I will show you, by the way, I have given the link to all the broker in the description. Now the third is Angel One. Angel One is very trusted, very old. I think it's older than Zerodha, and it's listed into Indian stock market. Angel One is listed into Indian stock market. Now let's talk about the pricing. Now I use Angel One for trading. Remember, Zerodha and Angel One I use for trading. Now, if you look at the charges, zero account opening charges, nothing. FNO charges is nothing for the first 30 days. For the first 30 days, it's 0 rupees. So if you open a fresh new account for first 30 days, zero charges. Margin trade futures, 0% interest. If you, let's say, if you take margin, if you take, borrowing or anything, then it's a zero for the first 30 days. After 30 days is 20 rupees as usual, right? So I use Angel One for my trading. I don't use Angel One for investment. I use Groww and one more stock which I will show you for investment. So two broker I have shown you for trading. One is Zerodha and second is Angel One. Now the fourth one is Upstox. Now I really like Upstox and I use Upstox for long-term investment. Now in Upstox, I will show you it's 0% charge on mutual fund and IPO. If you invest in mutual fund or if you invest in IPO, I use that is 0 rupees. And I use also Upstox for investment into mutual fund and IPO. Now, if you do equity, FNO, commodity, that is 20 rupees charges. Now, Upstox will charge you 20 rupees on any FNO. That is, remember, buy 20 rupees, sell 20 rupees. And commodity, currency, or anything that you trade, or you do trading, equity also, FNO also, that is 20 rupees buy, 20 rupees sell. So I've shown you four broker. First is Zerodha, which I use for trading. Second is Groww, which I use for investment. Third, I will show you Angel One that I use for trading. And fourth, I have shown you Upstox, which I use for investment. Now, I never merge my investment with trading. I don't have a one account where I do everything. No. Keep it separate, keep it different, keep it neat and clean. It will help you. It will not give you any urges. Remember, I used to have this thing that whenever I used to have loss, I will look at my long-term portfolio because I had one Demat account, and in that I also invest, I do trading. So after having a loss, I used to think that, okay, I have a profit in this, let's sell and just manage these things. Never do these things. Have a two different thing. Have a different broker to long-term investment, have a different broker for a trading. So I hope you would have learned a lot. I hope you would have understood which broker to choose. Now I think you'll be left with no doubt. Thank you for watching and make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.